Well, Trenton, let's go into our news of the week because we have quite a few things to talk about. Our news is brought to you by Eagle Mortgage, eaglemortgagecompany.com online. Their office, 114th and Davenport, just south of 114th and Dodge. Whether you call them, text them, stop in the office, or find them online, one thing is for sure and one thing is the same, and that is great customer service, helping you get the best possible loan for your situation, your circumstances. Eagle Mortgage, not a bank. They are a mortgage broker, so they can shop the market and match home buyers and borrowers with the best bank solution for them. Holly Schneidewin runs the place, has done a great job with it. They've been around for over 30 years, and we highly recommend eaglemortgagecompany.com. Well, Trenton, the big story to come out of this week is in Council Bluffs, and that is Google has decided to invest even more money into their Council Bluffs operations. An additional $1 billion coming to that data center campus. This is on the east side of Interstate 29, just north of what eventually turns into Highway 370 going into Bellevue. And Google has 1,000 acres there. And
only 1,000 acres? I thought they grew.
I believe it's 1,000 acres.
Well, 1,000 acres is a lot.
I could be off on that. Yeah, basically 1.5 miles square, right?
Yep.
But they started, and this is Trenton. This is hard to believe that they've been around there for 15 years now.
Holy moly!
And in fact, I remember us talking about that when it was just getting started. And their initial investment was only $600 million. They've now.
I remember when $600 million was a lot of money, Jeff.
It actually counted for something. Now they've invested more than $5.5 billion, with another billion coming.
That's amazing. I remember when Google on Highway 275 there. In Council Bluffs, there's those two spec buildings that some group out of Kansas City or somewhere built some warehouses, 15, 20 years ago, and they just took those over like it was nothing.
Yeah, and they filled those up so fast, and that still is a Google data center campus there on Highway 275. Then they did the 1,000-acre one, and then they did one in Papillion, which is still not 100% complete. They're still working on it.
It's like a mile or something there. I think I could know how we can figure out how much land they have in Council Bluffs.
How?
We'll Google it.
There you go. But I was also going to tell you that they have yet a fourth one in the metro area under development. They're 114th and State, kind of State and Blair High Road. And then they just started one in North Lincoln along Interstate 80.
That's a big one, too.
So anyway, this Google campus in Council Bluffs, according to Google itself, is going to be, if not the, definitely one of the single largest data center campuses on planet Earth.
Not only that, don't we believe that if you combined all the Google facilities in the metro Omaha area, it's the largest concentration of Google facilities, right?
Yeah, that is our understanding, that it is the largest concentration of Google facilities in the area. And so, Trenton, a couple other quick story bits, and then we'll move on after that. Got some development projects. Clarity Development Company plans to build a 5-story, 194-unit apartment building southeast of 27th and Leavenworth. And this was rezoning for it was approved by the planning board just this past week, or actually this week. And it's going to be a transit-oriented designation. A lot of these new developments in downtown, because of the streetcar and because of Orbit, are becoming transit-oriented, meaning you don't have to have as many parking stalls as you would traditionally have, because a certain percentage of the people will primarily, or maybe in some cases always, use mass transit. At any rate, going to be a nice project, big project right there on the corner of 27th and Leavenworth. And then just a little bit to the west, my friend, about 9 blocks to be exact, 36th and Leavenworth, plans call to take down a vacant Family Dollar store, and Parkway Development Company is going to build a 5-story, 86-unit apartment building there. It's actually on the northeast corner of 36 and Leavenworth, like I said. And that, too, will be a transit-oriented development. They're going to have 58 designated indoor parking garage stalls for that, really close to the Med Center there. I think the big story, though, is that the Leavenworth corridor, when you consider that several other apartment projects have been announced or are underway, is becoming a huge concentration of density.
Well, we've talked about this before, but this, ladies and gentlemen, is how the streetcar is getting financed. 25, is it 15 or 25%
Yep.
of the incremental taxes for these projects for a number of years will go towards the construction of the streetcar. And Leavenworth, it wasn't too long ago where you would probably lock your doors or roll up the windows and be concerned about going downtown via Leavenworth. Now it's a great address.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is your news of the week, brought to you by Eagle Mortgage, EagleMortgageCompany.com.
If you like this video, be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons. And remember, Grow Omaha is not just media. This is a mission. We are trying to build up Omaha and make it an even better place. We can only do that with your help. Share this video with your friends, neighbors, and family.